Everybody, welcome to Music with the Grump. I'm here today with Jude, and today we're going to do a traditional Music with the Grump episode. We're going to listen to four tracks from an album uh, by Willow. Now, the last time I heard anything by her was years ago with I Shake My Hair Back and Forth.
Something like
Yeah.
that.
Well, my son, John, who's 18 now, and he was about four then, and he had a thing of like, he liked to shake his booty. So he would change the lyrics in his soprano 4-year-old voice. I shake my hiney back and forth. I shake my hiney back and forth. And I'm like, oh, that's cute. His mother didn't think it was so cute, but I did. So I was not going to even listen to this album because I thought her father might decide to slap me in the face for laughing at a G.I. Jane joke. But Tim Bryant, who I did used to do a podcast with, the Tim and Jim Show, and we would give our top 10 albums, and most of the time we had 3 to 4 that were in the same top 10 list for that year. Now there were times like Tank and the Bangas and or Beyonce's little sister Solange, I don't know. He had both of those in the top 10, and I was like, not my cup of soup. So, anyway, he put out a list of albums that of the first half year that were great, and Empathogen by Willow. He says it's going to be probably, as of right now, in its top three at the end of the year. Now, and I asked him, is this album Music with the Grump worthy? And he said, yes, it was. So we're going to listen to the first four songs in Pathogen. And as always, I'm going in with an open mind. But I'll be honest, I don't know. My hopes aren't that high. But with an open mind. Remember, now didn't have high hopes for Beyonce's album, and I liked it. Didn't have high hopes for Taylor's album, Taylor Swift's. I enjoyed 60% of it. I, Billie Eilish, about 80% I enjoyed. So we're going to see what's going to happen with Empathogen. The first song we're going to do, she did with John Baptiste, I'm seeing. And I like him. He's made it to my top 10 in some form. So let's see what we got here. All right, Jude, Home.
No! I love everything.
Hmm. A lot of jazz fusion in that one. Um, like I say, I do like John Baptiste. I didn't mind that. You know, it was different. If you're into jazz, modern jazz. Oops. Are you familiar with Willow? Are you familiar with this album?
Not this album, but there's a few songs that have been like on the radio and stuff.
Okay. All right. Well, you listen to the radio still?
No, you know what I mean though.
Yeah.
Like popular.
Okay. Ancient Girl is the next one. It's only a minute and 30 seconds long. Uh, okay. When I considered doing this, I was like, and then I saw 12 songs, 32 minutes. I can listen to anything for 32 minutes. Nowadays, albums are around 32 minutes, 30 minutes, sometimes 40, 42. Um, Growing up, and maybe I've said this previously, albums were 45 minutes long. Put in a 90-minute tape, 45 minutes, turn the tape over. You got another 45 minute, you got another album on that tape. Well, then when CDs came that had 72 minutes worth of airtime, people were like, I'm paying a lot of money for these CDs. I need more music. So CDs were going to 78 minutes, 80 minutes, 70. Albums were going that long. Totally did away with the cassette tape because, you know, cassette tapes weren't that long. Or you could put a 90-minute one and put a 72-minute album, but shoot, you still got 18 minutes of blank tape. Well, just put in your what a mixtape was back then was compilation tapes. Now a mixtape is what unreleased material from an artist. So anyway, but now that we're going back somewhat without the CDs, albums are getting shorter again. So this was 32 minutes long, and to be honest, the attention span of our younger generation is such that you're only going to get that. Take professional wrestling, 20 minutes. That's what the work rate was. You're going to have at least a 20-minute match. Now you got 8 minutes. The attention span isn't that long for people anymore. So anyway, that's why this is only 32 minutes long. All right, this next song is Ancient Girl. Here we go.
Soft with the story of that ancient girl entranced with the elders in the caves, drink sacrament, overflowing, telling secrets. In the dark lies the story of that ancient girl. Who worship the forest with no name, drink sacrament, overflowing endless reasons to remember the story of that ancient girl.
All right, that one wasn't really for me, but it was kind of experimental. So maybe she's trying to take us somewhere. Maybe that's the intro to something else. Cause Symptom of Life, you know, Ancient Girl to the Symptom of Life. This song has a video. I don't know if y'all are going to be able to see the video with me, but Symptom of Life. Here we go. I like the vocals that she's showing. Oh, hang on. I'm looking at a picture. Okay, I thought she had missing teeth. Those are just capped teeth. All right. Well, I thought it was a gap in your tooth. Hey, Lots of people have it. Lauren Hutton. No, not Lauren Hutton. Oh well, there have been actresses and all that that have them, so we get that. All right, our final tune. If you get it, "Symptom of Life" is that's a good tune. Excuse me one moment. I'm an old man. My ear had to scratch it. It's gonna happen to y'all one day if you live that long. The fear is not real.
The fear isn't real, the battle's not mine. No, I don't have or am hurt by anyone. Ooh, the fear isn't real, the battle's not mine. And no, I don't have or am hurt by anyone. To be the prey, to be the hunter, to be the child, to be the mother, to be the prey, to be the hunters, to be the child before the mother. In the silence, I can hear inside my mind. In the silence, I can't wear my disguise. In the silence, in the silence, in the silence, I can hear inside my mind. In the silence, I don't know what I'll find. In the silence, in the silence, don't really wanna feel the freedom, 'cause the parts of me I can't see, they wanna come out and feel the fire. I don't wonder why. Never wanna let me fall to pieces, but it's funny 'cause I think I need it. Don't really wanna, but I think I need to feel the freedom. Don't really wanna, but I think I need to fall to pieces. Don't really wanna, but it's funny 'cause I think I need it. Don't really wanna, but I think I need to feel the freedom. Don't really wanna, but I think I need to fall to pieces. Don't really wanna, but it's funny 'cause I think I need it. In the silence, I can hear inside my mind. In the silence, I can't wear my disguise. In the silence, in the silence, in the silence, I can hear inside my mind. In the silence, I don't know what I'll find. In the silence, in the silence, the fear's not real, but it's not mine. The fear isn't real. The battle's not mine.
All right. To me, that was the best song that we had heard from the four. Started out okay, then it kind of, but the last two were good, and I really enjoy that. So maybe it's going to get better and better and better. I can see why, knowing Tim the way I do, he's more accepting of modern music, and I like traditional jazz, and I love Miles Davis and Charlie Parker and John Coltrane. And then around the some people call David Sanborn was jazz, but this jazz fusion is somewhat new to me. And whereas I accept a lot of forms, Tim accepts all forms. So good for him. And I want to thank him for putting this down because I wasn't going to listen to it. And of the 4, I really like 2. I got 8 more songs to listen to. So, thanks, Tim. Beyond that, I don't. Are there any big releases? Taylor Swift redid her album. I saw this week, and not enough people had listened to it to really tell you what it was. And I'm like, we had 2 versions of not Dead Poets. What? But she did another, redid it. I don't know. She can't say this was the album she wanted to put out because she's so big. She can put out whatever album she wants to put out, and that's just it. So, maybe different versions. Maybe people want to hear different things. Some people can't get enough of Taylor. Good for them. Who can I not get enough of? In the 70s, I really liked Elton. And then I went to Bruce. But I've heard a lot of Bruce. He don't need to put an album out for another 3-4 years. But dang, if I'm 62, he's at least 10 years older. So he's 72 if he's a day. But anyhow, all right. Hey, I survived my first week of school with kids. I'm gonna try to survive the next week. Jude, what's going on with you, right quick?
Doing good at work. Got a few leases coming in.
Mm-hmm. So more money, okay.
Yes, sir.
All right. A lot of y'all know about Zip. How I got him when I was 4. We moved from Corpus to San Antonio. Then from San Antonio to El Paso, he got lost in a box that never got opened for about 20 some odd years. So I thought he was gone. And then we moved to Baytown, then to Lamarck, then to Santa Fe when I was about 25. So from 5 to 25, and then, hey, what's this box? And then they found Zip. You can see a rat got his arm, so he doesn't have that hand there. Anyway, so to appease me when he was gone, my folks got me Captain Action. Now, this is not the same one I got 5, but in the 90s, another company put them out. Here, you stay right here. And, okay, great. So I got that one. Well, they're putting out a new line and an updated version. So a lot of people my age who were Captain Action fans, and they made Captain Action to oppose G.I. Joe. Now, with Captain Action, you could buy Batman, Superman, all these uniforms. Captain America. So like DC and Marvel both did it. So I saw the new person, and it's good, but they're only making it for collectors. And they want $175 for that. Sorry, even if I had Elon Musk money, I would not be buying $175. I'll just keep this guy. You go up here, you're number 2. Don't you worry, Zip. You're number 1. All right. I had to get that off my chest. Anyway, hey, man, I had a great time listening to this. I'm going to listen to the next 8 tracks. I don't know that she'll be in my top 10 at the end of the year. When Tim puts this out, I'll ask if it's all right to say what his top albums were. If not, you'll at least know mine. All right. I want y'all to have a good week. We have one coming out before this one, so I shouldn't even tell you. Never mind. But I will talk to y'all in a week. In that time, you be you. Who you gonna be?
Be me.
I'm gonna be me. We gonna be us's, and we will talk to you guys soon.